Hey everyone. Thanks for being here and riding this wave of emotions with me. Your support means the world, and I hope this story really lands for you. The living room felt suffocating, like the air had been drained away and left my chest hollow. I stood still, staring at the red dress hugging Sarah's body, the same one she hadn't worn since our honeymoon. Its shimmer under the chandelier might have been beautiful once, but now all I saw were warning signs stitched into every thread. You're wearing that. My voice broke, sharp and uneven. She turned, her expression unreadable. Guilt, defiance, maybe both. If you walk out that door in that dress, I said, the words cutting like broken glass, don't bother coming back. Her lips parted, but she said nothing. Her silence rang louder than any confession could. I wanted to yell, demand answers, but I couldn't move. My feet stayed planted on the wooden floor, the same one where we once danced barefoot after moving in 5 years ago. Back when love was soft, not sharp enough to wound. The cracks hadn't started tonight. They had been creeping in slowly, little things I'd brushed off because I wanted to believe in us. Her phone, always face down, buzzing at odd hours. Late nights at work that bled into early mornings. The faint scent of a stranger's cologne lingering on her coat. I told myself not to be paranoid. She was busy, I told myself. She had just been promoted. I trusted her. God, I trusted her. But tonight, everything felt like a flashing warning sign I could no longer ignore. She'd been distant all week. Her smiles too perfect, her touch brief and cold. She told me she had a dinner meeting with a client. I nodded, pretending to believe her, but my gut twisted. Maybe it was the way she wouldn't look me in the eye, or how long she spent getting ready, brushing her hair until it fell in flawless waves. And then there was the dress. The one from Santorini. The one from the night she whispered forever against my chest under the stars. Seeing her in it tonight was like being punched in the stomach. Where are you really going, Sarah? My voice shook with a question I wasn't sure I wanted answered. She adjusted her earring with calm, steady fingers. I told you, Tom. It's work. Her words were smooth, but her eyes flicked toward the door, betraying her. I stepped closer, the wood creaking beneath me. The room was heavy with her perfume, jasmine and something sharper, like guilt. At 9 o'clock on a Friday? In that dress? My tone hardened. Her shoulders tightened. For a moment I thought she would break, spill everything. But instead, she grabbed her purse, her heels tapping against the floor. I don't have time for this, Tom. I'll be late. The door slammed, leaving me in an empty, echoing house. I sat on the couch we'd bought together, the one worn from years of shared nights and whispered secrets. Now it felt like a stranger's couch. My chest ached, my fingers tingled as if my body didn't know what to do with itself. I picked up my phone, thumb hovering over her contact. Call her? Confront her? But what if she lied again? Worse, what if she didn't? I don't know how long I stayed there, the clock ticking loud enough to sound like a second heartbeat. Then I saw it. Her laptop, sitting open on the coffee table. She never left it open. Not ever. My pulse raced as I pulled it toward me, the glow of the screen lighting up the darkened room. Her email was still up, and there it was. The screen stared back at me, a thread open with a name I didn't know, Daniel Carter. My fingers trembled as I scrolled. Weeks of messages, months. Can't wait to see you. Last night was perfect. Delete this after reading. Every line cut into me, slicing away the life I thought we shared. Daniel Carter. Her client. The cologne. The late nights. The dress. It all made sense now, the pieces forming a picture I'd been too blind to see. I wanted rage to take over, to burn everything we had to ashes. But what came was grief, heavy, suffocating, like sinking through ice. I imagined her laughing with him, her hand on his sleeve, her eyes alive in a way they hadn't been for me in so long. Was it me? Had I missed something? Failed her? My thoughts spun, each one a fresh cut. Hours passed before I heard the front door creak. I hadn't moved. The laptop still sat open, its glow accusing. Sarah stepped inside, moonlight glancing off her dress. She froze when she saw me, her purse slipping from her shoulder. Tom, she breathed, her voice fragile as glass. You're still up. Who's Daniel? The words shot through the room. She flinched, tears filling her eyes. She didn't deny it. That was the part that broke me most. Tom, I never meant for this to happen, she whispered, her voice cracking. It was a mistake. A stupid, awful mistake. I stood, my voice shaking with everything I'd held back for months. A mistake? Months of lies, Sarah. Looking me in the eye and saying you loved me while you. My throat closed around the rest. She stepped toward me, but I stepped back. I do love you, she said, crying now. I was drowning. Work, everything. And you were always so steady, so perfect. I didn't know how to tell you I was falling apart. Her words came like a plea, but they felt like excuses. Then why didn't you talk to me? I shouted, my voice raw. Why him? Why that dress? She sobbed, covering her face, but I couldn't stop. You wore it for him, didn't you? The dress you used to wear for me. Her nod was small, broken. I wanted to feel alive again, she whispered. I'm so sorry. But sorry couldn't rebuild what she'd destroyed. I turned away, staring at our photos on the mantel, smiling faces, frozen in a time before everything shattered. Get out, I said, my voice barely more than a breath. Don't come back. Her sobs filled the room, but I didn't turn around. The door clicked shut softly behind her. The silence that followed was unbearable. I sank to the floor. The laptop still glowed, Daniel's words mocking me. Then a new sound, a notification ping. An email from Sarah. Subject, I'm sorry. My chest tightened as I opened it. I expected more begging, more explanations. But there was only one line. I left something for you in the bedroom. My legs felt like lead as I climbed the stairs. On the bed was a letter, her handwriting uneven but careful. Tom, it began. I've been lying to myself as much as to you. Daniel was an escape, but you were my home. I don't expect you to forgive me. I only needed you to know that I loved you, even when I lost my way. That dress was my goodbye. To him, to what we were. I won't come back. The letter shook in my hands. She was gone. But the hurt stayed, an echo I knew I would carry for the rest of my life.